It was in Central Florida. You've probably been stuck in the house all day if you didn't have to drive to or from work, which would have been nice because I know I got stuck in some nastiness. And here's what you missed if you were inside. Tom Sorrells told us during the newscast the wind was whipping 20 to 25 miles an hour in some spots. This here is in Flagler Beach, where you can see the winds knock down some power lines. The really sucky thing is when you're a utility crew out there, you can't wait for the weather to stop. They're out there trying to fix this in the wind and the rain. You can see out at the pier there, those waves, the wind, look at the wind whipping those flags out there on the pier. Really messy day for utility crews as they tried to navigate all this. You can see the trees in the background there just going crazy as these guys are trying to get people's power back. That wasn't it either. Daytona Beach, I'm going to show you some of this. This is a house fire that happened, and what crews really struggled with getting this thing out was the wind. Look, you can see just how major those flames are and how difficult it is for these crews when the wind is just fueling those flames. And I'm going to take you to another spot in Daytona Beach. This is what it looked like out on the roads today as that water just kept coming, and in some places it was pooling. Good to have a Hummer, not so good to have a Prius out there. The trucks were happier. This is a dicey situation. I mean, this is almost to where some cars could get stuck in this stuff. At least they're taking their time, but you can see out there in Daytona Beach, it was a real mess. Not just that fire, also these cars out on the road. Look at the waves going above the car, above the roof on that truck. It's Friday. I can talk. Glad to have you guys with me tonight. How's everybody doing? Nina Ortiz, always the first to weigh in. Good to have you tonight, Nina. Happy Friday. Joey Gates, good to see you tonight, my friend. Michael Phillips, all the regulars in town tonight. It's nice to have you guys. It just keeps raining and raining. Yes, it does, Nina. It just won't seem to stop, unfortunately. Michael Phillips, he's yelling at Tom. Tom, what are you doing, Tom? Send your hate mail to Tom if you would like. Marty, good to see you tonight as we take you. If you're just joining us now, I'm just kind of giving you a little rundown in Central Florida of the weather we had today. It has just been nonstop, just blasting us from the Gulf. All sorts of rain, all sorts of wind, knocking down power. It has just been a messy, uncharacteristic day. Tom Sorrells will tell you this is the dry season. It sure does not feel like it. Turn the water hose off outside, Joey Gates says. I'm with you, man. It's not going to end immediately. Saturday's still going to be a little messy, according to Tom Sorrells. Sunday, that's when we get that nice, cool air that flows in. It's going to be in the 70s. It's going to be gorgeous, and it is going to feel like fall. Michael Phillips saying, no Tom for this show. I don't think he's back yet, Tom Sorrells, but he'll be back on the show tonight at 11 o'clock. If you want to see the real deal, he will guide you through. Nina Ortiz, yes, yes. Your boyfriend works for OUC. He's lucky not having to deal with outages. Very true. We've got a crossing guard joining us. Bet, thank you for what you do. Crossing guard went through 4 pairs of socks today while you were out dealing with this. We need to get you some new boots, Bet. But that's rough. That is a rough situation out there as a crossing guard. You don't get the day off, huh? And I guess there wasn't lightning out there, so they didn't do the 30-30s today, so you just kind of had to sit in it with those kids. Actually, I'm sure you sat in it a lot longer than anybody else out there. Rosa saying be safe, everybody. Absolutely. Oh, Michael clarifying, not yelling at Tom. Okay. I thought you were giving him shade. I thought you were being a little shady. It's okay. I understand it. I do the same thing to Tom. It was cray out here in Daytona today. Yeah, it was. As you can see, this right here, Daytona Beach. It was nuts on your side of town. Everybody asking, where's Lisa Bell tonight? She is getting her face on at the moment. I'm usually just sitting at my desk. Figure, hey, let's run down some of the best video for you guys on this Friday night. Thanks for everybody. You know, I got to say, I love it when you guys give me some comments. You know, some folks just watch. That's cool. That means we're acquaintances. If you click the like button, That means we're buddies. And when you start commenting, I mean, like, we're family at this point, right? So thank you to the family members who are joining me now on the chat. Okay, this is true. This is true. We do need the rain, Colleen. That is factual. It is the dry season, so we'll take this anytime we can get it. We don't want things getting too crispy and dry out there. Good evening to you. We'll stay safe, Dorina. I will drive safely home tonight. I'm used to driving in this nasty weather, back and forth to work. Cooling season has arrived. Yes, Lisa, it is here, and I'm excited about it. You guys looking forward to the cooler weather? I know I am. That was a long summer this year. So let me cut this off here. I think I just cut myself off. So, yeah, we've got a lot of people joining us tonight. Unbelievable in New Smyrna Beach. Wild out there, all over the place. It was just a gross day. Michael Phillips saying, I like college football. Yes, I am a college football nut. I went to Florida State. Hasn't been a fun few years for me. Hasn't been fun since about 2014 to be a Florida State fan. But I believe we're coming back eventually in the next 3 years or so. Is your team going to win anymore? I don't know, Joey. I doubt it. It's depressing. You guys always bring up football on this. It's almost like you like rubbing the salt into my wounds during this college football season. Let's see. You're rooting for Notre Dame to get in the playoffs this year? They're not going to get in the playoff. Notre Dame's not that good. Sorry. Not going to happen. Raining in Georgia. We've got some Georgia joining us. Good to see you, Mary. Thanks for hanging out with us, with your Central Florida friends this evening. Randy says the weather has dipped into the 30s. Where are you at, Randy? Where are you at right now? Joey Gates giving me the FSU with my favorite emoji, the pukey face. Appreciate that. I know they're 7-1, but should they really be 7-1? I mean, Florida State almost beat you guys in overtime. If it wasn't for kicking issues, you might have gone down. Now, you want to talk about a team, the Dogs. Yes, Don. The Georgia Bulldogs. That is a team to watch. Raining all day in Maitland. I love it in Maitland. That's a nice little spot. Not too far from where I work here on John Young Parkway. Well, thank you guys for joining me for this Facebook Live on a Friday. I always enjoy your company, and I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you stay safe. Weather, again, going to be a little rocky tomorrow. We're not past the rain when we get to tomorrow, depending on where you are. Sunday, though. Sunday. Get out the turtleneck. Get out the boots with the fur. Michael Phillips, get those boots with the fur on and enjoy it. Yes, it is my pleasure and honor, Nina, to chat with you guys. 3 losses for Penn State. Joey worked all day in the rain today. We got some folks who really had to just suffer in the rain. I know we had the crossing guard. Enjoy the weekend, Michael. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you right back here at my desk Monday. Don't miss it.